Welcome to the Nosebleed Seats. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and joining me this week in the commentary booth, and this is a first, we have a referee as a play-by-play guy, Ricky the Ref.
Good evening, Crime Fighter. How are you tonight?
Doing well. Now in the ring, we're going to start off with some wrestling action from Next Generation Wrestling. In the ring now, in the black trunks, the Apex of Appeal, Blake Steele, one half of the feature presentation, taking on the unbelievable Andy Roberts. Now, what do you know about either of these two guys?
Well, I haven't really got to work with Roberts, but I have got to work with Blake Steele in the past in wrestling, and he's really impressive, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Roberts is in the ring.
Roberts has got the bottom rope as Blake Steele, a nice chop on Andy Roberts.
There he is, him in the corner, and the referee's trying to get him out of the corner.
Alexis Steele around ringside. She was at a time Blake Steele's valet, but she has this summer departed for the armed forces, so she's not around these parts no more. But I want to thank her for volunteering for armed services and protecting the country.
Good for her.
Trained to be a soldier. Andy Roberts with a chin lock on Blake Steele.
I don't think he's going to give up on this one. Do you, Crime Fighter?
No, absolutely not. It's way too early in the matchup. Blake Steele has held two different tag titles this year, the SLW tag titles and the New and West tag titles simultaneously. And there's the clothesline by Blake Steele. And Blake Steele with a knee drop on Andy. One, two.
Nope.
Matt Hansen is your official for this contest. This is from the Pekin Dragon Dome. It's 10 miles west of Interstate 155 on Illinois Route 9. Backbreaker. Those of you watching this on television, in a couple of weeks we will be interviewing Andy Roberts along with Connor Riley. Oh, look at that. Form of a side suplex. One, two.
Almost.
And Blake Steele is going up. Blake Steele to the top rope.
Smart himself using the referee to get up. Oh,
and he shoved the referee into the ropes to trip Blake up. Oh, and there's an enziguri.
Wow.
Enziguri. And Andy Roberts is going for a superplex.
No, not a.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going for.
Come on. Oh, Blake's fighting him off.
And Blake pushes him off.
High
cross by from the top. Oh, he float over. Two.
Close one on that one.
Andy Roberts. Oh, whiff. Super kick blocked. Kick. Blake. Rolls him through. And he's got him in a submission hold.
I don't think he'll give up on this one. He might. We don't know yet.
I don't know what you call this, but he's in a lot of pain and he taps. Blake Steele, your winner.
I'll give it to Roberts, though. That was a good match. I will hand it to Roberts. He is impressive.
Blake Steele wins this match in quick time by submission, 3 minutes, 40 seconds.
Wow.
So Blake Steele, we'll be seeing him again, teaming with Eric Ruffington in singles competition, or a tag team competition to defend whichever tag titles he's holding. And there's the valet, Alexis Steele. We have more to come. Coming up next, Eric Logan takes on Knight Wagner in their main event. Michael Sharp versus the main attraction, Casey Jackson. We'll take a break. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
Mid-Pro Wrestling returns to Decatur, Illinois, Saturday, December 13th, where the main attraction, Casey Jackson, takes on Hunter Matthews in a rematch for the Middleweight Championship. And the Central Illinois Dream Match, Bear St. Pierre, challenges the Mississippi Madman for the undisputed championship. Live from the Masonic Temple in Decatur, Illinois. For ticket information, call 217-853-9833 or go to myspace.com, Mid-Pro Wrestling. Alright, we're now in Springfield at New Midwest Wrestling, the American Center. Coming to the ring, the Quad Cities area. And usually the manager of one, Hunter Matthews, Knight Wagner.
I think I recognize that referee there.
Yeah, that's you, isn't it?
Yes, that is me. That is me.
Eric Logan, the opposition for this contest, and he's a man that's been very frustrated of late. He's been wanting his fair shot at the heavyweight title and keeps getting cheated out of it in some way or another, and he's wanting to take it out on somebody.
I think he's going to take it out on Wagner.
Not only does he want to take it out on somebody, he's I don't know. I guess he's become the Wile E. Coyote of New Midwest. Hey Logan, how about that Shane Matthews last month? What do you think?
I think so too, Firefighter. I know he did hold the title at one time in New Midwest, and then I believe he lost it to, it was Spotlight's Mr. Powers a couple months after he won.
All right, coming this weekend. I got to mention this. Rantoul, Illinois, New Breed Wrestling Alliance is holding Wrestling Legends with 8, count them, 8 WWE alumni. It's a 2 p.m. start at Lincoln's Challenge Gymnasium in Rantoul, Illinois. On the card, they have signed Cowboy Bob Orton, the Honky Tonk Man, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rosie, Pat Tanaka, Tracy Smothers, Danny Basham, and Cousin Jr., now known these days as Moondog Cujo. All these guys will be wrestling December the 6th in Rantoul, Illinois for New Breed Wrestling Alliance, 2 p.m. start at the Lincoln's Challenge Gymnasium. What do you think?
Sounds like it should be an interesting show.
I don't know when the last time there's been 8 WWE alumni on one card that wasn't a WWE event, especially in Central Illinois.
Exactly.
Oh, double drop kick, nobody.
Yes.
Well, it's been pretty much a stalemate thus far. Knight Wagner's match move for move from Eric Logan so early in this contest, and Logan wants to shake hands. Oh, a slap to the face. Yeah, make Eric Logan mad. That's not a good idea. Irish whip. Big clothesline by Logan and a cover.
1, 2,
2.
2.
Now, if you're wanting to catch a double header of wrestling, that evening,
1,
just north
2.
of Decatur, and that Northern Lights Suplex doesn't quite put them away. If you want to go to Decatur and nearby Moroa, Illinois, Great American Wrestling is holding their wrestling event there at the Moroa City Hall, formerly the old grade school. Tracy Smothers will be doing another show. Yeah, he'll be running over to Moroa after the New Breed match. There's a fisherman suplex from Eric Logan, and Knight Wagner is going to run away.
On the outside of the ropes now.
Anyway, the website, MySpace, for New Breed Wrestling Alliance. The screen name is New Breed, the New Breed Nation, and there's a neck snap from Knight Wagner. JW's website is www.mygaw.com, and I've got the plugs out of the way. Knight Wagner has a 1-foot choke of Eric Logan. Leg drop from Wagner.
1, 2, 2 count.
Well, they say you're not counting fast enough.
I do the same 3 count for them that I do for everybody else.
Really?
I guess to them I'm just not counting fast enough, but I'm just counting as fast as I was taught to.
There's a chokehold from Knight Wagner. Just sitting on the top rope. Ah, running. It's like a running knee to the back of Eric Logan. There's a stomp to the chest. And there's
not gonna be like that.
I cannot get these people that try and win a match with a 1-foot cover. It never works. Unless maybe you're the Big Show and you just gave somebody a real big choke slam. There's a snap suplex from Wagner.
1, 2.
2 only. And looks like Wagner's got a neck vice on Eric Logan.
Sounds like Logan's trying to get the crowd behind him.
So what's with all the bad calls that I've gotten, that I've seen in New Midwest lately, with referees counting shoulders that are not down and not calling DQs when they're supposed to, when there's referee sees blatant interference in front of them? What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I've talked to the other referees, and they've just said
you don't know
that we don't know.
You don't know, or you've forgotten how to enforce the rules.
I haven't forgotten how to enforce the rules. I
can tell you right now, I don't think anybody from New Midwest is in contention for the Referee of the Year award. Nobody. There's a roll-up.
2.
Although I may be ready to hand out some golden turkey to a few people.
Golden turkey?
Yeah, golden turkey. It's an award you don't want, or maybe a golden raspberry. How about that? There's a rake to the face. That used to be hook to the eyes was an automatic DQ, and there's the spine buster from Eric Logan. There's a one-arm cover. Doesn't get the full weight on the shoulders, so you're just laying across, and they kick out rather easily. And Eric Logan pounds ahead to Knight Wagner. Irish whip. Reverse. Kick. Oh, and then Sakari. Now you were in the ring when all that's happening.
Yeah, but when you're in the ring refereeing like I am, you'll pay attention to the match, but you don't really get to watch the match. You just have to pay attention to what's going on and know where to be for the 3 count.
Wait a minute. You're saying you're in the ring, but you're not watching the match.
I'm paying attention to the match, but I don't really get to sit back and actually watch it.
Well, how are you enforcing the rules?
I enforce the rules, but like I said, I don't get to watch it like a fan does.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, big boo.
Yeah, he just ate it. Wagner to the second rope. Oh, look at this. Evaded. Ooh! I don't know if he dropped him on the back of his head or what, but that's going to be it.
3.
Goodbye. Eric Logan gets a solid victory. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Eric Logan, one of the underrated men of New Midwest Wrestling, with a somewhat under 500 record, would like to get back into contention for either the heavyweight or the Central Illinois title. We'll see how 2009 turns out for Eric Logan, but he's somebody that I'm going to have on my list for NBS Diamond in a Rough, because he's somebody that needs to get out more than he has. He's really only stuck to New Midwest All 2008. We'll be back. Can't keep up with all the area independent wrestling? Don't know where to go to see it? Let us help you keep pace. The St. Louis Wrestling Community shows you where the shows are happening with arena reports and newsmakers. And the Nosebleed Seats with Chris Lee interviews the biggest movers and shakers of the local indie scene. Check it out now on the net at myspace.com, the Nosebleed Seats, and strwrestling.livejournal.com.
He hails from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 180 pounds, this is KC Jackson!
Well, we're back at Pekin's Dragonstone for a main event. And this is a match that a few years ago you might have seen at a New Midwest wrestling event, but this is NGW. And coming to the ring, one half of the money-making Jam Boys, the main attraction, KC Jackson.
I have worked with him before in New Midwest, and he is definitely impressive. In whatever he does, he's impressive.
KC Jackson's from pretty much touring northern Illinois of late.
And introducing his opponent, he hails from sunny Santa Monica, California. He weighs in at 182 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rush Effect, Michael Shard.
As I was saying, KC Jackson will be facing off against Hunter Matthews in a rematch for the mid-pro middleweight title, December the 13th in Decatur, Illinois, Decatur Masonic Temple. You saw the commercial for that show during our first break. But now coming to the ring, what's his little catchphrase? The all-around, technically sound,
pound for pound,
technically sound,
Michael Shard. NMW title bound Michael Shard.
And he's
is what it used to be.
unbeatable.
Yes.
Well, we're going to put him to the test. We'll see if he's unbeatable here tonight against KC Jackson.
Looks like heroes Cameron Jacobs let him down to the ring. I don't think I've ever seen Cameron Jacobs in the ring.
Cameron Jacobs has only wrestled the one Oktoberfest at New Midwest, but he's pretty much
Was that when they had the 2 rings and the...
No, just the
60
one. That was
just one of them?
It's the last Oktoberfest that New Midwest had. They haven't had one since. Cameron Jacobs is a regular at Next Generation Wrestling and has been running around with Dominic Jackson and Michael Shard. Dominic Jackson, better known as the Forever Man Guy Smith. Chris Lee does not like the name Dominic Jackson at all. He wants him to get rid of it because he's Guy Smith. We know
Dominic
he's Guy
Jackson?
Smith. Yeah.
Okay.
I know you've never been to one of the NGW shows.
No, I haven't. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to go.
So this is the first NGW faction that you've actually watched, haven't you?
Yes, it is. This is the first.
There's a lockup.
Corner.
Shard.
Oh, that count seemed a little fast from the referee.
Well, there's Matt Hansen is your referee for this contest. Michael Shard's doing some push-ups here.
Michael Shard is one of the more cocky wrestlers I've ever seen, but that's what it takes to be a wrestler these days, is getting to the fans' faces like he is.
Now, usually, fans don't rattle him all that much, but I guess he's stalling for time here.
KC doesn't look happy about it.
Well, of course not. I mean, KC just wants to get his business done, and
finally we're back into the ring here, Shard.
He doesn't want to waste his time waiting around for his opponent to. Boo! Because he's a bad guy, that's why. He's a villain.
Back outside the ring goes Michael Shard.
Obviously, Casey Jackson's got a Shard rattled to death. I hate to tell you this, but yeah, you hear me yelling over the camera. I can't help myself sometimes. I try to mask it by incorporating our live commentary with it, but obviously it doesn't
help
quite
sometimes,
work.
huh?
There's a headlock from Michael Shard. Yeah, I wonder how long Shard is going to stay in the ring this time. Shove off into the ropes. Oh, Shard's going to send him out.
Try to pull a skin the cat there.
Yeah, Casey hung on. Cameron's giving directions, and there's a slingshot clothesline by Casey Jackson. And a clothesline there. Oh, I thought Shard was going to bail. Backdrop. And Shard is completely discombobulated. Irish whip to the corner. Power slam.
2 count.
Well, it could have been a 3 count if Casey didn't pull off that cover at 1.
Yeah.
3 if he didn't pull up.
So technically, if you really look at it, that was a 3 count. But with Jackson pulling up, with KC pulling up, it was a count. Well, yeah, that's a 1 count.
You know what? I think some bad guy's going to use that as an excuse for saying he wasn't pinned.
Probably would.
Yeah, and Shard is resorting some dirty tactics. Yeah, he knows all the finer points of rule breaking.
Either that or a bad guy's going to use to his advantage, saying it was a 3 count and wants the victory.
There's suplex.
2.
Yeah, if you can successfully lobby the referee to rule that way. And there he's dumped out to the floor.
Oh, come on, ref.
Yeah, the referee's tied up with the wrestler. Like, Cameron Jacobs is stomping away on KC. So let me ask you, when somebody's dumping on the floor and you're arguing with somebody and the crowd's yelling at you to turn around, how come you don't, like... He was kicking him, ref! How come you don't sneak a peek and see what's going on the outside?
You know, I try to, but like, when I usually arguing with some of the wrestlers, they have a hold of my shirt or have their hands around my head where I can turn my head and look to see what's going on. I've caught it a couple of times, and when I have caught it, I've thrown it to the back, but...
If the wrestler's got a hold of you and they're restraining you, you couldn't call the DQ at any point, can't you?
Yes, I could.
So why don't you? I guess you want to see the match go to a finish?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I want to see the match go to a finish, and I think, you know, sometimes a DQ is a good thing, but other matches it's a bad thing, like this one. This match I think should come to a fair end. But I've known Michael Shard to cheat in the past, and I think... But I also believe that Michael Shard's going to cheat to win. We'll just have to wait and see.
Just slug the guy. You know, referees back then used to shove wrestlers around.
Well, as you know, when Scotty Cash was wrestling, I actually did get physically involved in a match with him on 2 separate occasions.
Yeah. Looks like a sleeper hold from Shard.
Referee checking to make sure it's not a chokehold.
KC. There I go chanting again.
1, arm drop 1, 2. It drops again, it's over.
Oh, he hangs on.
KC's trying to rally the crowd behind him.
A 0 count.
1, 2. You don't see very many 0 counts like that in wrestling.
No, not too often. Shard, Irish whip. Oh, he put his head down.
Kick to the chest.
There's an enziguri, although I think he caught more of the back than the back of the head.
Looks like he did.
Had some lightning thought, but I just let slip.
Sounds like
KC
Casey's
is
really
going up
popular
to
in
the
Pekin.
top. Oh yeah, there's a cross blade from the top. Two. Oh, close. Oh, stomp to the face. The reason why I can't help myself in keeping quiet in front of the camera, there's been quite a bit of complaints about the crowds at NGW being lethargic. So I guess I have to do my part to rally the audience.
So it's not that you're really doing it for the wrestler themselves, you're just doing it for the audience.
Trying to get the audience to give noise to these guys. I mean,
You ain't doing nothing for me.
and the kids are. Well, obviously the crowd is getting in the head of Michael Shard because he's throwing a temper tantrum.
I've worked with Michael Shard in the past, and he is known for throwing temper tantrums in the ring. Hard
Being angry
shot.
enough to spit at me during the match. If that's even possible.
I'll say he spit at me and on me in a couple of matches too.
Oh, clothesline from KC.
Another one.
KC, the main attraction, is rallying here. Drop kick. Cover.
1, 2. Nope.
Casey Jackson can knock off Michael Shard. He can prove, or he proves, how great of a middleweight wrestler he is.
Cameron
Wait,
Jacobs now up on the ring.
Jacobs shoved him in the Cameron. There's a roll up, and he's got hold of the tights. Nah! Shard at the tights.
Come on, ref, you had to hold the tights.
Yeah, but the referee doesn't
And
stick
here is your
around.
Oh, yeah,
ladies
true.
and gentlemen, the Russian
8 minutes 40 seconds. Michael Shard, your winner by pinfall.
Yeah. Well, next week, ladies and gentlemen, on this program, we'll have more wrestling. Our featured match, Dingo versus Adam Evans from NGW. In the main event, CJ Esparza puts up the Central Illinois title against the now middleweight champion, Hunter Matthews. That's next week. We hope you're back here with us here. I'm the Mad Conservative Crime Fighter, and
I am Ref Ricky.
all right, we will see you next week.
See you later, ladies and gentlemen.